We're going to go ahead and move. There we go ahead and continue on. First of all, I want to thank you for your patience. We had a very important matter as a board that we had to discuss, and so I do apologize for being delayed in getting this meeting started. But I call the June 4th meeting of the Hampton City School Board to order, and at this time, Ms. Charbonneau, will you please call the roll?
Ms. Alfanja?
Here.
Dr. Baines Gray?
Here.
Ms. Cherry?
Here.
Mr. Kilgore?
Here.
Mr. Samuels?
Present.
Dr. Woodhouse?
Here.
Dr. Mason?
Here, let the record reflect that all board members are present and accounted for. And at this time, I will turn the meeting over to, is it your turn, Sophia? It's Sophia's turn. I'm going to turn the meeting over to one of our wonderful student reps, Sophia Harris.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sophia Harris. Like previously stated, apologize. And with us tonight is Anthony Bordino, who will lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, and you have something to share with us tonight?
Yes, I got a poem called Game Time by J.A. Dean.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Life is like football, fast and loud. I play with my heart and I make my school proud. I run with purpose, I tackle my fears. I learn from my coaches, my friends, and my peers. At school I hustle just like the game. With effort and focus I rise to fame. I bring energy, joy, and respect each day, and I lead with pride in every play.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. And what school do you go to?
I go to Mary W. Jackson Funnell Elementary School.
Awesome. And what's your favorite subject?
Math.
And what do you like to do for fun?
I don't really know.
Awesome. Is anyone here with you tonight?
Yes, my dad over there. And my principal, Mr. Williams.
Awesome. Thank you so much. One more big round of applause for him, please.
Any comments from board members? All right, thank you so much, and I would certainly say how fitting is that poem. The Peninsula District lost one of our legends this week, Mr. Tommy Riemann, who was a football coach, and those words certainly embodied who he was as a coach and what he instilled in his players. So thank you so much for sharing that with us, and thank you all for sharing him with us this evening. So moving right along, we have before us the adoption of tonight's agenda. What's the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, move approval of the agenda as presented.
Second.
It's been properly moved by Mr. Kilgore and seconded by Mr. Samuels that we approve tonight's agenda as presented. Any discussion? Ms. Charbonneau, will you please call for the vote?
Ms. Alfanja?
Aye.
Ms. Cherry?
Aye.
Dr. Baines Gray?
Aye.
Mr. Samuels?
Aye.
Mr. Kilgore?
Aye.
Dr. Woodhouse?
Aye.
Dr. Mason?
Aye, motion carries. And that brings us to a part of this evening why you all are here. It's standing room only. We had to open up the back tonight. We have several recognitions, and so at this time, I will turn the meeting over to Kelly Gorel.
All right, well, thank you, Dr. Mason, Chair Mason, Vice Chair, Ms. Jackson Afanja, members of our school board, Superintendent, Dr. Haynes, and members of our Hampton City Schools family. It is really hard to believe that tonight is our final televised school board meeting for the 24-25 school year. I really do feel like I was just standing before you with our welcome back video, and now we're already finishing up. As you just said, we have a lot of individuals here this evening, probably the most we've ever had. It's the first time since I've been here my 8 years that we've opened that back wall. So I hope that you all took a restroom break and you got your popcorn and you're settled in tight. All right. So Ms. Cherry is actually going to be assisting with this evening's recognitions. However, I'm going to ask her to stay seated at this time as we're going to welcome a special guest for our first recognition. Tonight, we start off our recognitions with a special guest from the Virginia School Boards Association and a presentation on behalf of VSBA. Dr. Cardell Patillo Jr. is the past president of VSBA and has been a member of the Portsmouth School Board since 2014. So at this time, I'd like to welcome Dr. Patillo to the podium to present our first recognition.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
To members of the Hampton City School Board, Chair Dr. Mason, Vice Chair Ms. Jackson Afanja, to Dr. Haynes, Superintendent. My name is Dr. Cardell Patillo, and I serve as the immediate past president of the Virginia School Boards Association. Now, I know you all didn't come to see me, so as Elizabeth Taylor once said to her fifth husband, Mike Todd, I won't keep you long. It is my pleasure to be here with you this evening on behalf of the VSBA to present you this award. Hampton City Public Schools has been selected as the winner of the inaugural VSBA Showcasing Innovation Award in the category of student population above 10,000. This recognition is for your outstanding work with the Hampton City Schools Instructional Toolkit, a dynamic initiative that reflects your deep commitment to equipping educators and students with the tools needed for success. This innovative approach has contributed to measurable gains in student achievement, both within the Hampton City Schools and as a model for divisions across the Commonwealth. Your dedication as a division to excellence and innovation truly exemplifies the spirit of this award. So congratulations on this well-earned honor, and thank you for setting a powerful example of excellence in public education. Thank you.
So at this time, we're going to actually ask our board members to come in front of the dais, please. And Dr. Patillo is going to come up and present the award to you all and get a picture. I'm going to ask you to scoot to the left so you're not in front of the microphone. Your right, my left. Your right, my left. There we go. Okay, and I was instructed by Bella with VSBA to get one with just the board and not Dr. Patillo. Hey, I want to make sure why you. There we go. All right, scoot in like you like each other. There we go. I don't know. Perfect. Thank you. She left me strict orders. All right, and Ms. Cherry's going to stay at the mic for me, and we're going to move on to our next recognition. In staying with the VSBA, we would like to actually recognize our 2025 VSBA Business Honor Roll recipient, Analytical Mechanics Associates, AMA. Chris Fannin, Vice President of the Hampton Operations, and Jonathan Marino, Deputy Project Manager, are with us tonight. Would you both please join me down at the podium? Stand here and just look up. I'm going to brag about you for a little bit, and then you can go up. All right, so local businesses, large and small, corporate-owned or family-run, play a key role in supporting our communities and local schools. They have the power to shape community attitudes about public schools. The VSBA Business Honor Roll is a way for local school divisions to recognize these local businesses for their support and say thank you for their vital contributions. The Hampton School Board proudly names Analytical Mechanics Associates, AMA, to the Virginia School Boards Association Business Honor Roll in recognition of its outstanding support of public schools and community. Since 2022, AMA has been a valued partner of Hampton City Schools, making a meaningful impact through volunteering, creative support, and fundraising initiatives. AMA hosts annual charity events such as a golf and bowling fundraiser to generate funds for STEM education projects within the academies of Hampton. These efforts help drive innovation in fields like engineering, IT, analytics, visualization, and multimedia, while also promoting the health, education, and future success of students and the workforce. Through its partnership with the Hampton Education Foundation, the strategic partner dedicated to supporting Hampton City Schools, AMA continues to expand student opportunities and empower educators. Since its launch in 2022, the AMA HEF Golf Fundraiser has raised over $18,000 to support education initiatives. The generosity and dedication of Analytical Mechanics Associates play a vital role in engaging our community, supporting our students, and reinforcing the core values of the Portrait of a Hampton Graduate.
Mr. Fannin and Mr. Mariano, please join me on stage. Doesn't matter who comes first. Good to see you. On behalf of our chair, Dr. Mason, Vice Chair, Ms. Jackson Afanja, the entire Hampton City School Board, and our Superintendent, Dr. Haynes, we'd like to extend a huge thank you to you guys for everything you and your organization does for Hampton City Schools. We want to let you know the Analytical Mechanics Associates, you're our partner, and we are blessed to have you as such. Therefore, I am honored to present you with a certificate from the Virginia School Boards Association and a resolution, as well as a coin from the Hampton School Board. Now, if I could just read the certificate so everybody will know why we love you, okay? All right. VSBA 2025 Business Honor Roll awarded to Analytical Mechanics Associates. The Hampton City School Board expresses appreciation for your ongoing support of the community's public schools and students. And it is signed by Dr. Jawanda Rollins-Fales, who is VSBA President, as well as Gina Patterson, the VSBA Executive Director. Let's have a big round of applause for these people. Mr. Fannin, Mr. Mariano, any words you'd like to say?
Well, thank you very much for this recognition and the invitation to receive this prestigious award. We really value the relationship and the partnership we have here with Hampton City Schools, and thank you for the recognition.
Let me get a quick picture before anybody leaves the stage.
Okay. Everybody's in?
All right, hold on, one more, because I need my phone. Perfect.
Let's have another round of applause for Mr. Fannin and Mr. Mariano. Thank you again for all your continued support.
All right. Next, we are honoring one of our middle schools this evening. Well, actually, we're going to be honoring 3 different middle schools, but we're going to do our middle school cheer champions first. So I'm going to ask Candace Webb and Coach Braxton with student coaches Taylor Reynolds and Samantha Young, as well as the Jones Middle School cheer team, to please join me at the podium. So they can see you. There you go. All right. All right. We are excited to celebrate the Jones Magnet Middle School cheer team for taking home the championship title in our first ever middle school cheer competition. Let's give them a round of applause. And if you did not have the opportunity to attend, it was certainly a thrilling event with strong performances all around. Tarrant Middle School and Phoenix Pre-K through 8 School both earned an impressive second-place finish. But let's give Jones a round of applause for their first-place finish and their incredible showcase of talent and spirit. I'm going to have you guys.
I would like to ask the coaches and the entire team to come on stage and be recognized. Make 2 rows, just like you do when you're out there cheering. Okay. All right, before I read this certificate, Coach Webb or Coach Braxton, would you like to say some words?
Thank you so much for honoring the squad and I tonight, along with my student coaches. We worked so hard, you guys. We practiced on Saturdays. We were here late into the hours in the evenings to pull this win off. Most of the girls had never participated in a competition before, so it was something brand new for all of us. And I'm very proud of each of them for their achievement and us bringing home the win for Jones. So thank you for this acknowledgement. We appreciate it.
Congratulations again, and I'm going to read the certificate. Certificate of Achievement from the Hampton City School Board. Congratulations. This certificate is proudly presented to Jones Magnet Middle School Cheer Champions 2024-2025, signed by our Superintendent, Dr. Raymond Haynes. And who in the world is this? Oh, Chairman Richard Mason.
That's it, all I can make out.
Let's have a big round of applause for them. Okay,
Richard.
Oh.
We're going to go ahead.
I understand Dr. Mason has requested, before you do the banner, Ms. Sophia, before you do that banner, Dr. Mason and the superintendent have requested that they do a cheer. Oh, just Dr. Mason. And the surprise is it's going to be led by me.
Morgan. Oh my gosh. And please.
Don't forget who's in the front and who's in the back.
Beat that team.
She said, boo.
few that can do it right in sync like that. Yeah.
We're going to roll out the banner real quick,
That was
ladies.
awesome.
Get a quick picture.
Just thought of.
Then we're going to roll the banner out.
Yeah, it does. It really does. A lot of work.
No.
Keep going. Keep going. About right there. All right, everybody look. All right, say cheer. Cheer. Oh, wait, hold on. I just took a video. Whoops. Let's try that again. Gotcha. Perfect.
Okay, now before these ladies leave the stage, any parents, grandparents, administrators, friends, neighbors, cousin, mailman here to support these people, please stand and be recognized right now.
Absolutely. We could not have achieved the season that we had without the support of all of our loved ones. They stood in the gap for me when I had a sickness throughout this season, and they were attended practices. They did whatever we needed them to do. And so we could not have done this without the support of our administration and our parents and guardians. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
All right, another round of applause as you exit the stage. Woo-hoo. And ladies, I know my cheer was difficult, but I'll teach it to you, okay? All righty. That's right, you're going to the state. That cheer.
We go to the state.
I want to see what you have up your sleeve for the next one. All right, our next recognition, we are going to recognize the middle school girls basketball champions, Miss Cherry.
Got you.
So with head coach Harris Cobb, assistant coaches Cobb, Page, McClan, and Green, and their student athletes from the girls middle school basketball team, please join me down front by the podium. All right, so before you is the Phoenix girls basketball team who claimed the middle school championship title with an impressive 51-18 victory over Eaton Fundamental Middle School. These talented athletes had an outstanding season, finishing with a 7-1 regular season record. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Okay, as the coaches and the team members come up, let's have another round of applause. That's an impressive record. All right. You're fine. Okay, on behalf of our chair, Dr. Mason, Vice Chair, Ms. Jackson, our founder, the entire Hampton School Board, and Superintendent Dr. Haynes, I am honored to present this certificate. You've already received your Coens to the coaches and members of the team. And it reads as follows: Certificate of Achievement from the Hampton City School Board. Congratulations. This certificate is proudly presented to Phoenix Pre-K through 8 school middle school girls basketball champions 2024-2025. Let's hear it for them again. Coach Harris Cobb, would you like to bring a few words?
Good afternoon. Good evening, excuse me.
Good evening.
First, giving honor to God who's ahead of my life. I would like to thank the amazing coaching staff, Mr. Coach Mack, Mr. Cobb, Ms. Green, Mr. Page is not here, and our manager, who was also the manager of our track team. We also won girls track too. Let's not forget. This has been a very interesting year for our basketball team. I actually broke my ankle the week before basketball tryouts. So we had coaches step in and actually help out the team, and for that, I thank you. Thank you, Ms. Hunt Crenshaw, for entrusting me with another year of coaching these wonderful young ladies. And hopefully, we'll be back again next year to defend our title. Thank you.
Congratulations again, and you've got a banner as well. Champions get banners. Look at that.
And rings.
It's awesome. And okay. Are you doing pictures, Miss Gorel? Everybody squeeze in. Now, before they leave the stage, all administrators, parents, family members, everybody who came to be here to celebrate these young winners, would you please stand and be recognized at this time? Come on, don't be shy. All right. That's wonderful. Thank you, and let's have another round of applause for them as they exit the stage.
Ms. Gorel, I just want to take a quick minute. Where did Councilwoman Campbell go? She came in. There she is in the back. Thank you so much, Councilwoman Campbell, for joining us.
Thank you, Dr. Mason. All right, moving on. We are going to recognize the middle school boys basketball champions. So would our coaches, Derek Todd, Coach Pigford, and DJ Todd, and their student athletes from the boys middle school basketball team, please join me down front at the podium. All right, so before you is the middle school boys basketball champions, the Kilgore boys basketball team. They have captured their third consecutive championship with a 35-15 win over Sims Middle School in the championship game. These skilled athletes wrapped up an incredible season with a perfect 8-0 regular season record. Let's give them a big round of applause.
That noise you heard back there was the sound of these guys breaking records. Okay, that was it. All right. All right, would the coaches and the entire team come on stage? Yep, come on, baby. There you go. And head down that way. We want to make sure we see everybody. Sure do. As they're getting their coins from Hampton City Schools, Coach Todd, would you like to give any words before I read the certificate?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Put up, 'cause you're a little taller.
Good evening to everybody, especially to the board. Gotta say, I'm proud of these guys. Some of these guys been with me since the 6th grade, so this is actually their third straight championship. A lot of people, thought I was crazy when I went to Kilgore and I told them we was gonna win championships, but the proof is in the pudding. So we're going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. With that, though, we always tell everybody that education comes first. So all of these guys up here have a very high GPA. And it just doesn't start there, because in the summertime, our AAU team, our kids from our 17U team, they just got recognized as having the highest GPAs in the city of Hampton. So give them applause for that as well. So I appreciate my coaching staff. One is my son, who's actually a top recruit in the country with a 4.5 GPA as well. So education is very important to all of us, and development. So again, thank you to my coaching staff. Thank you to my parents. I got the best group of parents in the country.
Thank you so much for those remarks. And of course, on behalf of our school board and our chairman, Dr. Mason, and our vice chair, Ms. Jackson, our founder, I'd like to read the Certificate of Achievement from the Hampton City School Board. Congratulations. This certificate is proudly presented to Kilgore Gifted Center, Middle School Boys Basketball Champions 2024-2025. Let's give them another round of applause. And you will be presented with a banner.
Flip it.
Yeah. Look at them putting those GPAs to work. I love it. All right, let's everybody squeeze in so we can get you guys.
Are we ready?
Okay, you're welcome. Congratulations again. And with everybody here in the audience who is representing these young athletes today and their coaches, would you please stand and be recognized? All right. And if you all could just stay up here just for a second. You know, we have recognized middle school sports tonight. We've recognized champions. And I would like to also recognize Mr. Richard Fortune. Mr. Fortune, where are you? Standing right there. Let me tell you, Mr. Fortune has done so much work. He's in charge of athletics, everybody, for the entire school division. But he has done such good work with our middle school program. That's why we are shining stars. And I just want to give him a special round of applause. Thank you so much, Mr. Fortune. Yes, you sure can. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to step to the left. Mr. Fortune, they want you to come up, and they want you in this shot. I think it's quite appropriate. Okay, let's hear for all our middle school champions. Woohoo! Okay.
All right, the next set of recognitions are our very talented students in the Visual and Performing Arts Department. I'm going to call several names, and when I call your name, if you could please join me down front at the podium. So I'm going to ask Bailey Robinson from Smith Elementary. Aaliyah Boyce and Giselle Banks from Kicquetan High. There you go. Trinity Horn, Anthony Vu, and Tatiana Wright from Bethel High School. You're fine, right? All right. Wyatt Fatkin, Madison Newton, Madeline Phillips, and Will Davenport of Kickingham High School.
They're coming here.
And then last but not least, James Knighton of Kilgore Gifted Center. Would you please come down to the front of the podium? Just making sure. All right. So we're going to first start with Bailey Robinson, who is to my right. If you would step forward, Bailey, for me. All right. Bailey placed third in the elementary grades portion of the Virginia School Boards Association Regional Art Contest. That regional art contest was started in 1989 to promote the artistic talents of Virginia's public school students. For each of the 9 VSBA regions, a winner is chosen from the elementary, middle, and high school levels. And then the winning art is framed and displayed in the offices of the VSBA in Charlottesville. So congratulations to Bailey. Let's give her a round of applause. All right, would Miss Aaliyah Boyce please step forward? Aaliyah is a freshman at Kickingham High School and won first place in the 3rd District Congressional Art Competition. Her winning piece, titled "The Mirror Holds Its Tongue," will hang in the cannon tunnel of the U.S. Capitol building for 1 year to be viewed by hundreds of thousands of visitors. Let's give Aaliyah a round of applause. Next is Giselle Banks. Giselle is a senior at Kickingham High School who was named Best in Show at the Prefaces Art Exhibit. The exhibit presents work by full-time students in grades 10 through 12 attending public, private, or parochial high schools in Newport News, Hampton, Poquoson, York County, Williamsburg, and James City County. Let's give Giselle a round of applause. Miss Trinity Horn, please step forward. Trinity, who plays the piccolo and attends Bethel High School, was named to the Virginia All-State Band. Let's give Trinity a round of applause. Is it Vu? All right, Anthony, it is Vu. Anthony Vu, if you'd please step forward, is a clarinet player at Bethel High School and was also named to the Virginia All-State Band. Let's give Anthony a big round of applause. Tatiana Wright from Bethel High School, please step forward. And also Wyatt Fatkin from Kickingham High School, would you step forward? And Madison Newton from Kickingham High, please step forward, as well as Madeline Phillips from Kickingham High. Madeline Phipps. I'm so sorry, Madeline Phipps. All right. These 4 amazing singers were named to the Virginia All-State Chorus. So that's representing the state of Virginia. Let's give them a big round of applause. And I don't think that we have James with us from Kilgore. Is that correct? All right, well, I'm still going to give him a shout out. James Knighton, he is from Kilgore Gifted Center. He was selected for the new Virginia All-State Middle School Chorus. So that's brand new this year for middle school. So let's give him a round of applause. And then Mr. Will Davenport from Kickingham High, if you would please step forward. Will was named to the Virginia Senior Honor Choir. Let's give him a big round of applause. So just so you kind of can comprehend like what a recognition this is, these students audition at the district and then the state level, competing across Virginia to earn these awards and the honor of performing with the best musicians in the state. So pretty good stuff. Let's give them another big round of applause.
Bailey, Aaliyah, Giselle, Trinity, Anthony, Tanyana, Wyatt, Madison, Madeline, and Will, please join me on the stage. Congratulations to each of these students for their outstanding accomplishments in the visual and performing arts field. On behalf of our chair, Dr. Mason, Vice Chair, Ms. Jackson Alfondra, the entire Hampton City School Board, and Superintendent Dr. Raymond Haynes, I am honored to present, you've got your coins? We're honored to present these certificates to you. And you all have done such an amazing job. Parents, I know you don't mind. We're going to read everybody's certificate. You okay with that? All right. Bailey Robinson, Smith Elementary School, 3rd place, VSBA Regional Art Contest 2024-2025. Congratulations, Giselle Banks, Kickingham High School, Prefaces Art Exhibition Best in Show. Giselle, raise your hand, honey. Y'all are cute as buttons. Congratulations, Trinity Horn, Bethel High School, Virginia All-State Band. What's that instrument you play? Piccolo, okay. All righty. Congratulations, Anthony Vu, Bethel High School, Virginia All-State Band. And 2, Tatiana Wright, Bethel High School, Virginia All-State Chorus. Okay, congratulations, Wyatt Fatkin, Kickingham High School, Virginia All-State Chorus. Congratulations, Aaliyah Boyce, Kickingham High School, 1st place, 3rd District Congressional Art Competition. Congratulations to Madison Newton, Kickingham High School, Virginia All-State Chorus. Okay, Madeline, you said your last name is Phipps. We will get you a new certificate, okay? But I'm gonna say it. Congratulations, Madeline Phipps, Kickingham High School, Virginia All-State Chorus. And rounding out these stars, Will Davenport, Kickingham High School, Virginia Senior Honor Choir.
Can I get a picture real quick?
Oh, yeah. Okay, everybody get in. Photo. Before they leave the stage, with all the proud parents, administrators, family members, please stand and be recognized. Thank you so much, and congratulations again. I know we're going to be seeing you on TV or in the movies or on YouTube somewhere. And let me just explain something to you all. There are 2 reasons we are doing so many recognitions tonight. This is the final televised meeting of the academic school year. And you know, graduation's next week. And we know once they, as some people say, get gone, we won't see them. So we had to make sure we brought everybody here tonight to be recognized. Are you all okay with that? All right, thank you. Thank you so much.
And Ms. Cherry, before we go to our next recognition, I just want to say how exciting it is to see we had all high school students and then Bailey's 3rd grade.
I know, she's a sweetie.
4th grade, oh, 4th grade.
I know.
Oh, she's 4th grade.
Bailey's hanging right in there, I love it.
All right. Well, we're going to stick with the visual and performing arts theme.
Sounds good.
And at this time, I'm going to call up our band and chorus directors, Jerry Lancaster and Karen Palmer of Bethel High School. as well as Lisa Farrell and Christine Bowser of Eaton Fundamental Middle School. We've got Nick Conti, and is it Corinne Huber of Kicquetan High School? We have Michael Bigelow of Kilgore Gifted Center. And then we also have Jolene Holbrook from Phoenix Pre-K through 8, but she is feeling under the weather, so Miss Robin Hunt Crenshaw is going to come up on her behalf. So if Miss Hunt Crenshaw could come up, please. So we've got pretty talented teachers as well as students. So this is why they are here before us this evening. The following directors have received the VMEA Blue Ribbon Award for their school. This award is a prestigious recognition given by the Virginia Music Educators Association to Virginia schools that demonstrate excellence across all music disciplines, band and choir. So when I call your name, please step forward. Congratulations to Bethel High School's Jerry Lancaster, band director, and Karen Palmer, the chorus director. They've actually won this award for the second time. That's how good they are. All right, and then Eaton Fundamental Middle School, Lisa Farrell, who is the band director, and Christine Bowser, the chorus director. Would you please step forward? You all might recognize Miss Farrell from our Wavy TV 10's Excellent Educators Award. So she was just shown on Wavy TV 10 last month as an excellent educator, and they are both receiving this award for the first time, so congratulations. Then we have Kicquetan High School's band director, Nick Conti, and the chorus director is Corinne Huber. Would you please step forward? And they are also receiving this prestigious award for the first time. Let's give them a round of applause. Ms. Hunt Crenshaw didn't know she was coming forward until about 30 minutes ago. So thanks for being a team player, my friend. So Jolene Holbrook, who is actually the band director at Phoenix Pre-K, was the recipient of the award in 2024. And Ms. Hunt Crenshaw is here to accept that on behalf of Phoenix. Let's give them a round of applause. But we're not done yet. I know most of them already stepped forward, but we still have additional awards for some of these folks. At the Virginia Honor Band is a designation awarded by the Virginia Band and Orchestra Directors Association to high school music programs that demonstrate outstanding high school band directors. Ooh, I lost my place. Achievement in both marching band and concert band performances during a given school year. We are delighted to announce that Jerry Lancaster, band director of Bethel High School, has not only received this award, but he has received it for the 7th time. 7 times. I feel like I need an autograph. All right, we have one more recognition amongst this group. We have the Virginia Band Program of Honor. A Program of Honor is the new designation awarded by the Virginia Band and Orchestra Directors Association to high school and now middle school music programs that demonstrate outstanding achievement in areas such as all-district honor band, concert band, solo and ensemble festival, and jazz band assessment during the given school year. I'm thrilled to announce that we have 3 schools, yes, 3, and band directors who received this designation. Eaton Fundamental Middle School band director, Lisa Farrell. Kicquetan High School band director, Nick Conti. And Kilgore Gifted Center band director, Michael Bigelow. All right, Ms. Cherry, now you can start.
Thank you. I was getting excited. Can all of you come up and just join me on stage? Everybody. Yeah, come on. Let's give them a round of applause as they're coming up. This is wonderful. Top educators in our school division. This is awesome. Congratulations to each of the band and chorus directors for their outstanding accomplishments in their leadership in performing and visual arts field. You know, it was a German philosopher named Friedrich Newchuk, who said, "Without music, life would be a mistake." And I like that quote because the success of our band and chorus students is a direct reflection of your leadership, your dedication, and the care you pour into every rehearsal and performance. Your time, teaching, nurturing, all of that has made such a big difference in our lives of our students. And we thank you for instilling and inspiring excellence in every note. Let's have another round of applause. I've got some certificates to present to you on behalf of our chairman, Dr. Mason, Vice Chair Jackson Afanja, Mr. Jackson Afanja's school board, and our superintendent of schools. So as I call your name, would you please come forward and receive it, okay? Certificate of Achievement, congratulations, Bethel High School Band and Chorus, VMEA Blue Ribbon Award, Jerry Lancaster, Band Director, Karen Palmer, Chorus Director. Now, there's two for you all. Don't feel bad. Now, you know, got you covered, Mr. Lancaster. Come on up here. Same thing, okay? Got one for each of you, all right? Congratulations, Eaton Middle School Band and Chorus, VMEA Blue Ribbon Award, Lisa Farrell, Band Director, Christine Bowser, Choral Director. Got you guys. Thank you. It's like the Academy Awards. Only thing is they all win. Love it. Okay. Congratulations, Kickintan High School Band and Chorus, VMEA Blue Ribbon Award, Nick Conti, Band Director, Corrine Huber, Chorus Director. There you go. Congratulations. And congratulations, Phoenix Pre-K through 8 School Band, VMEA Blue Ribbon Award, Jolene Holbrook, Band Director. This is awesome. You know, a lot of school divisions just don't get to do this. We do. So we do it proudly. Congratulations, Bethel High School, VBOD 8, Virginia Honor Band Designation Award, Jerry Lancaster, Band Director. Congratulations, Eaton Fundamental Middle School Band, Virginia Band Program of Honor, Lisa Farrell, Band Director. Congratulations, Kickintan High School Band, Virginia Band Program of Honor, Nick Conti, Band Director. And congratulations, Kilgore Gifted Center Band, Virginia Band Program of Honor, Michael Bigelow, Band Director.
Now, there are banners for all of you. Would you like to unroll those? Would you like to just take those? I figured you would probably just like to take them.
I heard a lot of
still would like to get a
back here.
picture, though. Can we get a picture real quick before they
Get a
give
picture,
you the banner?
everybody. That'd be great. Okay, you're going to take your banners with you. You're going to get the banners to them. And while she's doing that, everybody in the audience who's here to support these wonderful educators, please stand and be recognized at this time. Let your school be recognized. Let's hear it for Hampton City Schools. Love it. Congratulations. And let me tell you, you guys doing this is music to our ears, all right? I know that's a bad pun, but it's a pun nonetheless. All right, thank you so much. Let's have another round of applause. Do we have everybody's banner? Dr. Banks Gray, we got everybody's banner? All right. Let's hear it for them again. Thank you so much. And congratulations. Now, we're going to acknowledge some administrators and other guests in attendance for these outstanding educators. But I'd be remiss if we did not recognize Achu Ash. Where's Miss Ash? All right, Achu Ash, teacher specialist, as well as Kelly D, curriculum leader. Mr. D? Where's Kelly? There he is, all right. For the Visual and Performing Arts Department, Mr. D and Miss Ash have been wonderful in supporting our educators, supporting our programs, and supporting our students. In addition, we want to recognize their department and division for receiving, are you ready for this? Since they're both standing, a Best Communities for Music Education distinction. The 12th year in a row they have won it. Let's have a round of applause. They're recognized for the wonderful efforts due to them by their teachers, the administrators, the parents, can't forget the parents, and community members who have recognized and come together to make music a part of our curriculum and complete education for all of our students in Hampton City Schools. I think that certainly deserves a round of applause. Thank you guys so much.
All right. We're nearing the end, but we do have some more recognitions. I'd like to call Kuwang Bui, a senior from Kicquetan High School, down front by the podium, please. And did I say that correct? Perfect. All right, Kuwang is a second-year FBLA member, placed first in the Human Resource Management event at the Future Business Leaders of America State Leadership Conference in April of this year. He is now eligible to compete at the National Leadership Conference in Anaheim, California this coming June. Let's give him a round of applause.
Kuwang, congratulations, and I understand you are going to be attending Old Dominion University, is that correct? Let's give him a round of applause where he will be majoring. He will be majoring in computer engineering. Best of luck to you. On behalf of our chair, our vice chair, the school board, and Dr. Haynes, our superintendent, I'd like to present you, and I'm honored to present you with this certificate, which reads Certificate of Achievement from the Hampton City School Board. Congratulations. This certificate, come over here so you can see it while I read it. Come on, Kuwang, come over here. Come over here while you read it, because you deserve this. You're going to go to national. Congratulations, Kuwang Bui, Kicquetan High School, first place Human Resource Management, Future Business Leaders of America State Leadership Conference. Let's hear it for Kuwang.
And I'm going to get you to step away from the mic just to get a quick picture.
Okay, if there are any parents, family members, special guests, administrators, teachers here tonight in support of Kuwang, please stand and be recognized. Oh.
All right, hold on, I got to get one with my phone. Perfect.
Let's wish him luck at nationals. Thank you so much.
All right, our next recognition is very exciting. Would Shantae Moore please join me at the podium? Is she here? Okay. And it is Shantae Moore, right? Shantae? Okay. Shantae Moore is a senior at the Hampton High School, and she has been named a Gates Scholar, a member of the Gates Scholarship Class of 2025. The Gates Scholarship is a highly selective, last dollar scholarship for outstanding minority high school seniors from low-income households. Each year, the scholarship is awarded to exceptional student leaders with the intent of helping them realize their maximum potential. As one of 750 scholars chosen from a pool of over 48,000 applicants from across the nation, Shantae now belongs to an elite group of young leaders, all of whom represent the very pinnacle of academic achievement, service, and commitment. In addition to funding her undergraduate education, the Gates Scholarship will help Shantae continue to hone her leadership skills, prepare for professional life, and start building an enduring network of fellow scholars and other distinguished individuals. She'll have access to a range of support services, including mentoring, leadership development, wellness, career guidance, internship, job opportunities, and more. And before Shantae joins Miss Cherry on stage, we have another Gates Scholar amongst us who is going to be one of your alum class, Dr. James Harris. Are you not? You were joining an elite group, Shantae.
That's elite. Come on up, Shantae. I tell you, being a Gates Scholar is among the elite group, so we're very proud of Dr. Harris as well. Shantae, I tell you, we're so excited. You know, a lot of times you don't get to experience just how important something is until you hear the stats. And even though Ms. Gore read them, let me just repeat that 48,000 people applied for this scholarship. And they only picked 750, and one of them standing right here in Hampton City Schools. Shantae plans to attend Virginia Wesleyan University in the fall, majoring in nursing. After graduation from college with her Bachelor of Science in Nursing, she wants to start her career at Riverside Regional Medical Center in the oncology ward, coming back home, making a difference. She would eventually like to become a travel nurse, return to school to earn her Master of Science in Nursing, become a nurse practitioner, and open her own practice. How impressive are those goals? So I would love to congratulate you and read this awesome certificate we want to present to you on congratulating you on behalf of our school board chair, Dr. Mason, our vice chair, Ms. Jackson Afandra, and our superintendent, Dr. Haynes. Congratulations. This certificate is proudly presented to Shantae Moore, Hampton High School, Gates Scholar, 2024-2025. Let's have another round of applause for her. And all of the, I know y'all out there because I heard the noise. Everybody who's here for Shantae, please stand and be recognized right now. Woohoo! Yeah, there we go. So proud of it. Everybody is so proud of you, and I know you're going to make us even more proud as you head off to college. So think about us and think about the wonderful education you got here in Hampton City Schools. You know that's why you got the Gates Scholarship, right? Okay, so we just want to say, baby girl, we wish you well. Take care.
All right, let me grab a picture real quick. All right. Next, we are honored to recognize a remarkable group of nearly 65 Hampton City Schools educators who completed our 2-year Teacher Leadership Professional Learning Series. This series, designed and facilitated by Dr. Kim Richardson and Heather Peterson, offers over 20 hours of engaging, face-to-face, virtual, live, and independent study activities focused on 4 key areas: leadership, communication, collaboration, and professional learning. Throughout this journey, these teacher leaders have successfully completed coursework, including the why, who, how, what of teacher leadership, leading with influence, leading through change, personal leadership and effective communication, strategies for failure to communicate, group and team dynamics, relational trust, adult learning and motivation, and understanding professional learning. Most of tonight's graduates are part of our district's 5-year induction plan cohort. In addition, 5 educators joined the series voluntarily outside of the induction process. This diverse group of teacher leaders represents the very best of our district's investment in pathways and pipelines that support teacher growth and retention. Their participation aligns with key outcomes from the Induction Teacher Leadership Series highlighted in the Learning Forward National Conference in 2023. We are also proud to note that many in this group, as well as past graduates of this series, have been recognized as Building Teachers of the Year, demonstrating the impact this professional learning has on leadership and excellence within our schools. We are grateful for their dedication to advancing their skills, for their impact on our schools and our students. Unfortunately, not everybody was able to join us this evening, so at this time I'm going to call the names of the individuals who are here with us tonight. When I call your name, please come forward and join me down front by the podium. We have Gary Brooks, Phoebus High School. Terrell Brooks, Tarrant Middle School. Pamela Birdsong, Tarrant Middle School. Brandy Bergenstock, Kilgore Gifted Center. Alexandra Brown, Machen Elementary School. Anastasia Breeden, Asbury Elementary School. Megan Brittan, Smith Elementary School. Antoinette Carr, Tarrant Middle School. Jasmine Cobb, Eaton Fundamental Middle School. Tanisha Davis, Kickitan High School. Richard Mark, Eaton Fundamental Middle School. Miranda Gear, Phillips Elementary School. Carmen Gray, Phoenix Pre-K through 8 School. Jamisha Nurse, Mary Peak Elementary School. Brittany Holdeschelt, Hampton High School. Taylor Holmes, Andrews Pre-K through 8 School. I'm gonna get y'all to shift. There we go. Maxine Jarvis Dancy, Eaton Fundamental Middle School. George Jacobs Jr., Jones Magnet Middle School. Tracy Jacobson, Machen Elementary School. Cynthia Jones, Machen Elementary School. Alexis Jones, the Innovation and Digital Learning Department. Jesse Jones Jr., Bryan Elementary School. Ashley Kearney, Bryan Elementary School. Tierra Kersey, Lindsay Middle School. Julie Ledford, Eaton Fundamental Middle School. LaShonda Madison, Lindsay Middle School. Sarah Hammond, Forest Elementary School. Taylor Watts, Smith Elementary School. Carolyn White, Tarrant Middle School. Timothy Warner, Phoebus High School. Michelle Worthington, Phillips Elementary School. Emmanuel Polson, Cooper Elementary School. Sandra Laney Avery, Mary Christian Elementary School. I know we're running out of space, but we're almost done. Ben Benham, Kickitan High School. And Kendra Stone from Phoenix Pre-K through 8 School. All right, Ms. Cherry, it's all yours.
I know you said you're running out of space, but when you've got outstanding educators like this who let you know I'm a leader and keep it in mind, you need to come on stage and be recognized. I want everybody to come on stage and make a line of 2. Come on, kids. Y'all know.
And if there's anybody in the audience that I did not call, is there anyone in the audience that I did not call that's here that was part of the 2-year teacher leader? Want to make sure I got everyone before
Okay,
they. Okay,
come on up.
All right, come on up.
Let's have a round of applause as they're making their way to the stage. There's a lot of room up front, just like you tell your students, don't go to the back of the class, okay? Just make some room up here. Okay. Okay, as Dr. Banks Gray is passing out coins, I'd just like to say on behalf of the entire school board, our school board chair, vice chair, and superintendent of schools, how proud we are of you. You know, it takes a lot of time, commitment, and dedication to rise to another level because you didn't have to do this. And you decided to do this, and we are so grateful to you for doing so because this is going to manifest in what's awesome about our students. You all make the difference. So I have certificates that I'm supposed to be presenting each of you. So as I read them, I'm going to just ask you to raise your hands so we'll know who is who, okay? Okay, we're going to start with, and they all read the same, but I'm going to just read what it says. Certificate of completion. This certificate is proudly presented to Jerry Alexander Brooks for successful completion of the Hampton City Schools 2-year Teacher Leadership Series and/or 5-year induction program. Signed by Dr. Kim Richardson, our awesome Director of Induction and Development. All right, Terrell Brooks. Raise your hand. Oh. Okay. Pamela Birdsong. At you. Brandy Bergenstock. Alexandra C. Brown. Anastasia Breeden. Is Miss Breeden here? Okay. Megan Britton. All right.
Bless you.
Mm-hmm. Antoinette Carr. Jasmine J. Cobb. All right, right there in the back. Tanisha R. Davis. Right there, next to her. Richard Mark Evans. Okay. Miranda Gear. All right. See her. Carmen Gray. Jamisha T. Hulen Nurse. Brittany Hodeschelt. All right. Taylor Holmes, right here. Gotcha. Maxine A. Jarvis Dancy. Oh, right there, okay. Oh, your little Michael Kors stuff on, I see it. Okay. George D. Jacobs, Jr. Tracy Jacobson. Cynthia Jones. Okay. Alexis B. Jones. All right. Congratulations. Jesse Jones, Jr. Ashley M. Kearney. Is that Miss Kearney? Thank you. Tiara S. M. Kersey. Congratulations. Julie D. Ledford. LaShonda Madison. Sarah Hammond. Okay. Taylor Watts. Carl Wood White, EDS, MBA, NTCE. Timothy L. Warner. Michelle A. Worthington. Emmanuel Paulson. Sandra Laney Avery. One more, two more. Ben Benham. All right. Kendra Lee Stone. Did everybody who's standing here get a certificate? Well, let's have a round of applause for these awesome educators. Woo-hoo. Right there. Move this.
All right, hold on a minute. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. All right, gotcha.
Now, everybody in the audience who is here in support of these outstanding educators and leaders, I see you waving your hand. Everybody, stand up and please be recognized. And thank you, Dr. Richardson. Woo-hoo. You all deserve it. Great job. We are so proud of you. You make us look good. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
And as they're leaving, I'm going to give another shout out to Dr. Kim Richardson, our Director of Induction and Development, as well as Jerry Lynn Workman and Heather Alsh, who are our Induction and Development Specialists, because they really have
Dr. Richardson
worked with this group. So let's give them a round of applause.
Dr. Rich, you want a picture?
Worked and led.
They want Dr. Richardson in the picture, in the photo. Yay! All right. Yeah. Hey! It's a beautiful thing when a teacher loves a teacher. No, Miss Richardson, we don't need you to sing right now. Okay, thank you very much. Congratulations again, guys. That's awesome.
Miss Cherry, we did it. That was an hour and 15 minutes, my friend. And Dr. Mason, we're not done with recognitions yet. I'm actually going to turn the microphone over to you for the final recognitions of the evening.
And as he's coming up, I just want to give a shout out to our two student reps and Dr. Tina Banks Gray, who helped us with all these recognitions tonight. Let's have a round of applause for them.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and continue on with recognitions. It is certainly my pleasure to recognize our 2024-2025 School Board Student Representatives. Dr. Richardson? Dr. Richardson, can you move your teacher around today? All right. Okay. All right. As I was saying, it's certainly my pleasure to recognize our 2024-2025 School Board Student Representatives. The role of the representative is to speak on behalf of Hampton students on issues and policies that directly affect the student body. This is a non-voting role for the student. However, they do play an active role in board discussions. They attend all public school board meetings, special events, and graduations. So at this time, I would like to recognize our two student representatives, Sophia Harris and Caleb Lucas. Would you please join me? I'm going to also ask our board members and our superintendent to join me up here also. All right. I'm going to begin with Sophia Harris, who is a senior at Kickingham High School. We are pleased that Sophia is serving a second year as one of the two HCS school board representatives. Sophia has been involved in a number of leadership positions, including lead ambassador for the Onstage Performing Arts Academy, junior class president, and is a Hampton Roads Workforce Council Top 20 Under 20 award recipient. Throughout her high school matriculation, Sophia has also been a member of the Kickingham High School swim team, her church, youth group, and several honor societies, including the National Honor Society. Sophia is enrolled in dual enrollment and advanced placement courses. She is an active member of the theater program at Kickingham and has been a cast member in both the four Next Generation Storytellers short film productions. Sophia enjoys competing, performing, and cooking, and will be attending the Hampton University in the fall and major in theater. All right, next we have Caleb Lucas. Caleb is a junior at Phoebus High School. He enjoys music, politics, and community service. He currently serves as Phoebus drum major, junior class president, and is one of 2 student representatives for the Hampton City School Board. He plans to either become a lawyer or a politician and attend a historically black college or university upon graduation in 2026. And I'm going to edit this because I didn't write this. Caleb is going to attend Hampton University, all right? Mr. Samuel, sit down, Mr. Samuel. Sit down, Mr. Samuel. You're not going to get that one either. He's coming to Hampton. All right, I've said it. Okay. All right. He is passionate about community service and community outreach, working with the Hampton Family YMCA and academies of Hampton throughout the year. Due to his work, Caleb was named the 2024 Teen Volunteer of the Year by the Hampton Family YMCA and recognized as a 2024 honoree for the Hampton Roads Workforce Council's Top 20 Under 20. Caleb is also a newly inducted member of the Phoebus High School chapter of the National Honor Society. Working with his peers, working with his peers to further improve their community. I guess that went right. That went from 34 to 35. It just read a little different right there. I don't know why, but it did read a little different. All right. But thank you, Caleb, for all that you do. And it's important. Caleb also has the highest GPA, currently sits in the #1 position in the junior class. So he's going to continue to work hard and be projected to be their valedictorian at Phoebus High School as well. So. Yeah. So on behalf of myself, our Vice Chair, Ms. Jackson Afanja, the school board, and the Superintendent, Dr. Haynes, we thank you both for your time this year and your dedication to Hampton City Schools. Please accept this plaque and the coin as a token of recognition for your hard work. And it says to give them their plaque right here, but we've already done that. They already have them. So we want to take a picture with you, but before we do that, I want to ask anyone who's here with them, parents, administrators, teachers, stand up and be recognized as well, because you are their village and you've done an excellent job. And Sophia and Caleb, we certainly look forward to seeing what's to come. We know we're going to expect some great things out of you. I know at Hampton University this upcoming year and the following year, guess what? Sophia will be your student leader, I'm sure. She's going to join the student leaders, and she'll be your student leader when you get there, Caleb. So she'll make sure you know your way around campus, all right? Sounds good. Thank you all. Let's take a picture.
Everybody's moving. Dr. Mason, you want to move over just a little bit towards Mr. Kilgore? Gotcha. Perfect.
I know, right? You gotta have a spell, you gotta learn all the words.
Mr. Samuels, I do want to say that right now I'm winning. I've had 2 school board reps come to Hampton University, and I'm working on it. I'm gonna be 3 for 3 next year. All right.
How many went to NSU?
Yeah, I don't know how many went to NSU.
Dr. Mason, I have to yield to you on that one, but we're looking forward to next year.
All right. I hate to tell you this, but I'm gonna win next year too. But we're gonna move this meeting right along. All right. So that brings us up to, well, actually, I do want to comment on, ask board members, they have anything they want to say about our recognitions tonight? Any comments from board members? Mr. Samuels.
Thank you, Chairman Mason. I just also want to highlight the Bethel High School band, because they also won the Stick and Groove drumline this year, and they've been undefeated. So I want to congratulate Jerry Lancaster for the work that he continues to do, and I think he's won the award, 7 times? And now the drum line with the stick line is now 2nd year in a row undefeated. So way to go, Bethel Bruins.
All right. Anyone else? Ms. Chair?
Yes, I just wanted to say, although we had a slew of recognitions tonight, I think that's a good problem to have. When you have so many people doing so many wonderful things in your school division, that you get to recognize all of them, and you get to see and showcase them, not only your young students who are in elementary school, but right on to your teachers who are setting a goal higher for themselves than anybody thought they would. So I just think we're blessed as a division to have those kind of powerful points that we can make sure our community is aware of.
All right, thank you. And I do want to wrap this up and really highlight the VSBA Innovation Award, showcasing what we've done here in Hampton City Schools with our toolkit. And for those who really don't know what that toolkit is, it's our curriculum. And it's what we do, and it's how we implement the teaching and learning, and how we've changed teaching and learning, and how we do business as it relates to teaching and learning in Hampton City Schools. And we have to give a lot of credit to our division leadership team, because they are certainly in the trenches every day for our kids, and they work very hard in terms of developing this curriculum in addition to the implementation. And one of the things we talk about is not just having the curriculum, but it's also using the curriculum. It's also working the curriculum. It's like buying a new car and not getting the owner's manual.
Right.
You know, and so they do a very, an excellent job. And so I want to thank VSBA for recognizing Hampton City Schools, but the real work is done by the division leadership team. And so thank you all for what you do each and every day, day in and day out. And I'm sure that includes some weekends as well. I do know that I send Dr. Haynes messages on the weekend sometimes. If he don't answer, I call him. So, but thank you all. I want you to know that this board truly appreciates all that you do for Hampton City Schools. All right, so moving right along to the next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. Wow, we're just at item number 3. All right, we're going to keep on pushing. All right, 3.01, Personnel Report 25-09, 3.02, Minutes of the School Board Meeting of May 21st, 2025, and 3.03, School Board Donations from June 2025. What's the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, move approval of the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
All right, it's been properly moved by Mr. Kilgore and seconded by Ms. Cherry that we approve tonight's consent agenda as presented. Any discussion? Ms. Charbonneau, will you please call for the vote?
Ms. Alfondra?
Aye.
Ms. Cherry?
Aye.
Dr. Banks Gray?
Aye.
Mr. Samuels?
Aye.
Mr. Kilgore?
Aye.
Dr. Woodhouse?
Aye.
Dr. Mason?
Aye, motion carries. And at this time, I will turn the meeting over to our superintendent, Dr. Raymond Haynes, for superintendent.
Thank you, Chair Mason, Vice Chair Jackson Alfondra, members of the board, and the Hampton community. For our first presentation this evening, Dr. James Harris, Chief Academic Officer, and Dr. Veronica Hurd, Director of the Academies of Hampton, will provide an update on the ongoing transformation and the implementation of Master Plan 2.0. Dr. Harris.
Good evening, Chair Mason, Vice Chair Jackson Afanja, members of the Hampton School Board, Dr. Haynes, and the Hampton community. We are excited this evening to provide an update on the Academies of Hampton Master Plan 2.0. This evening, we will highlight our pre-K through 12 transformational efforts and celebrate the work of our incredible community partners. As many of you may know, the guiding mission of the Academies of Hampton is to provide career-focused, small learning communities where every young person is prepared for success, be it in a career, through lifelong learning, and for life. As the first designated Forward Next Generation Learning pre-K through 12 community, our work continues to be guided by the three transformational strands. That's transforming teaching and learning, transforming the culture, systems, and structures that support teaching and learning, and ensuring that we have community-connected learning that is co-developed with a strong, lasting partnership with our local community and institutions of higher education. As a leader in this transformative work, Hampton City Schools, through the Academies of Hampton, had the distinct honor of hosting the Forward Next Generation Superintendent and Leadership Council's annual conference. This marked the first time a local community hosted this prestigious event. This year's gathering welcomed over 100 educational leaders from across the Forward NGL network, including regions as far as Scotland and Alaska, and included superintendents, senior leaders, and representatives from Forward Next Generation Learning's convening organization. The conference aimed to deepen transformational practices, foster stronger cross-network connections, and exchange innovative best practices. The 2024 conference was a resounding success, showcasing the power of community engagement in transformational education. It affirmed Hampton's unwavering commitment to creating meaningful, community-connected learning experiences as one community, one transformation. The network left in awe, and they're already asking when they can come back. As you can see here, Executive Director Cheryl Carrier said Hampton has it all. So this evening, we'd like to take a few minutes to highlight how we are continuing to transform teaching and learning through the implementation of Master Plan 2.0 and our K-12 signature experiences, all designed to prepare students to become the portrait of a Hampton graduate. As we've shared throughout the year, our North Star is the portrait of a Hampton graduate. This work is guided by our Hampton City Schools mission that in collaboration with our community, we are ensuring academic excellence for every child, every day. Our vehicle to ensure readiness for college, careers, and life is our thematic approach to instruction. It allows students to explore self, community, and careers through key learning touch points and culminating experiences, ultimately demonstrating their readiness for their next. Middle school after their 5th grade capstone, high school after their 8th grade capstone, and college or career after their 12th grade experience. So, the next few slides will walk you through each grade level's journey, so get ready to see the full picture of how this work comes to life across the division. Our K-2 experiences were piloted in several elementary schools and will be fully implemented division-wide in the 25-26 school year. Kindergarten students explore the theme Introduction to Self, also known as kindergarten. They observed and documented the growth of plants in their own academic and personal development. Each month, they created self-portraits to showcase their artistic growth. Their culminating projects included a life-size trace body of themselves with reflections such as, I'm a good friend when I grow up, and I can be a good citizen at school and home. Students also participated in community-connected learning with Bluebird Gap Farm and engaged in classroom lessons centered on self-awareness. First grade students continued the focus on self and expanded to learning about community. They participated in field experiences with the Children's Museum of Portsmouth, and their culminating experience was a how-to fair. This event allowed students to showcase their unique talents and knowledge to classmates and community members. Second grade students explored the theme of industry, self, and community. Their learning experience included water-related careers and participation in the Learn to Swim program. This program provided students with hands-on learning while promoting water safety and career awareness, which is vital to our local community. Third grade students focus on self-awareness with a culminating event known as the Museum of Me. This project allows students to reflect on their personal identities and growth. They also participated in field experiences with the Mariners Museum to explore global cultures, helping to deepen their understanding of diversity and self-expression. Fourth grade students engaged in deeper exploration of community awareness. They participated in various field experiences, learning from local government departments and city leaders through outreach by the city of Hampton. Their year culminated with presentations focused on community advocacy, shared with both community and school division leaders. Fifth grade students focused on career awareness. They investigated a variety of career options and pathways and participated in a capstone reverse career fair. Students presented their future selves, including details about the high school academy they plan to attend, the training or education required, and budget plans aligned to their chosen lifestyle. Sixth grade students explored self and community through the theme Self and Community Exploration. This theme helps students reflect on their personal identity, their role in the community, and how their community influences them. Students engaged in field experiences with the Mariners Museum, the Bugging Out the Bay program, and a STEM expo with Virginia Tech's Agriculture and Research Center. They presented immersive culminating projects and demonstrated their learning throughout the year. Seventh grade students focused on self and community partnerships. They created cultural portfolios that reflected their identities, backgrounds, and roles within the community. Final projects took many forms: artwork, interviews, slide decks, recipes, or performances, and were presented at a showcase event attended by families, city leaders, and community members. Field experiences included partnerships with Virginia Storytellers and the Virginia Museum of History and Culture. Eighth grade students explored the theme of self, community, impact, and transition. To support their transition to high school and beyond, students engaged in activities that help them discover their passions and learn about the academies of Hampton. Key experiences included the Living Library, Highway to High School, and their final capstone, which involved presenting and defending community impact projects that demonstrated their readiness to become the portrait of a Hampton graduate. Now, Master Plan 2.0 also ensures alignment into high school by deepening signature learning experiences. Ninth grade students explored the theme of self, career, and industry through the My Future, My Journey event. Instruction was aligned to support students in selecting their academy and participating in the Commit to Graduate ceremony, a key step in their journey toward becoming the portrait of a Hampton graduate. 10th grade students engaged in career and industry exploration through a guaranteed experience called Biz Talk. This experience introduced students to professionals across 4 career quadrants: technology and engineering, business and IT, public service, and creative arts. University partners, including Hampton University, Norfolk State University, Christopher Newport University, and Old Dominion University, collaborated with our academies to co-design these immersive experiences related to these quadrants and corresponding academic pathways and majors. 11th grade students participated in career exploration and immersion through job shadowing. These opportunities were aligned with students' academy interests and allowed them to explore real-world work environments, gain insights into daily responsibilities, and better understand the training and education required for success in their chosen fields. And finally, our 12th grade students experienced career immersion while demonstrating their post-secondary readiness through final capstone projects. They participated in the senior conference, and some had opportunities to complete internships in partnership with the Hampton Roads Workforce Council. These experiences provided meaningful exposure to professional environments and post-secondary pathways. One of the major highlights of the year was the inaugural Master Plan 2.0 Connecting the Dots showcase at Kecoughtan High School. This event brought together students, families, educators, and community members to celebrate the transformation of teaching and learning through Master Plan 2.0. The showcase featured student voice and achievement through the Division Project-Based Learning Showcase and included winners and representatives from the 5th and 8th grade capstone experiences. Interactive exhibits gave attendees an inside look at the division-wide learning continuum in action. Our learning continuum is anchored in the mantra, the me I see is the me I'll be. The philosophy reflects our commitment to helping students envision and prepare for success in college, careers, and life. At this time, I will turn the presentation over to Dr. Veronica Hurd, who will highlight key partnerships and share reflections on our continuous improvement efforts.
Thank you, Dr. Harris. Again, good evening. We have a lot to celebrate, not only from the recognitions, but also from the work that we've done as a community and continue to do as one community. So as we continue to move forward, we want to improve and stabilize the Master Plan 2.0 implementation. So to do that, the work continues to be grounded in the transformational strands, the infrastructure of this work. So again, that's transforming teaching and learning, the culture, systems, and structures of schools, and then also our partnership. So when we look at this slide, we'll see under transforming teaching and learning, we want to implement kindergarten, first grade, and second grade, the signature experiences. In addition to that, we will continue to fine-tune grades 3 through 12, and also continue to work with our teachers and staff to professionally develop them to ensure that we can have a successful implementation. In addition, as we look at transforming culture, systems, and structures, we will look at our teaming structures. We are looking at implementing middle school structures in addition to enhancing our high school structures. We will look at our monitoring system to not only look at the quality of implementation, but then also to ensure the necessary reach to ensure that all our young people have these signature experiences. In addition to that, we will also look at our signature pillars and really emphasize the emphasis of student voice and leadership, in addition to the family engagement aspects. Now, when we look at transforming partnerships between schools and communities, we want to continue to formalize PK through 12 partnerships that will look at industry data and input, curriculum development and alignment, in addition to student programming. Also, we want to continue to enhance, strengthen, and reignite our partnership base through formal relationships. Now, one of the celebrations as we look at this is from this now reimagined PK-12 structure. We want to enhance our partnerships from that lens. So when we think of the Academies of Hampton, and we have named partnerships in with some of our academies already. So for instance, at Phoebus High School, we have the Virginia Peninsula Community College, who is the named partner for that academy, so the Academy of the College Experience. We also have the Virginia Ship Repair Association, who is a named partner for the Maritime Academy. But our inaugural partner for the PK-12 education partnership is Christopher Newport University. So that's to look at the entire division. So when we look at the mission of this partnership, it really is to empower students to achieve their academic and career aspirations through this collective K-16 plus educational pathway. Together, not only with CNU, but other institutions, we aim to bridge the transition to post-secondary institutions, careers, promote educational equity, and cultivate the next generation of informed, skilled, and engaged students and citizens. So when we think of the CNU partnership from that lens, which is also known as the Hampton Captains, we are looking at programmatic elements such as the collegiate immersion program, such as BizTalk. We're also looking at this K-16 plus pathway, which makes sure that we have alignment from industry, post-secondary, and K-12 and educational structures. And then also we're looking at leadership development, and that is from our student voice, from a youth development perspective. And so what we're doing is working with our ambassador programs to not just have it at the high school, because we don't just want to leave it there, but we also want to make sure that we have the middle school and elementary students having this opportunity. We're excited to announce that coming up June 17th and 18th, we're actually working with our lead ambassadors to imagine what that pipeline could look like. So, at the left, you will see that we hosted President Kelly and his cabinet not too long ago, March 26th, to really look at what could this relationship look like through a co-designing process. From that and various meetings, we worked together to design an agreement that you all were part of as well. So today, we are excited to announce that we have signed this agreement. We're going to do a quiet launch today without President Kelly here, but then we're going to do a bigger launch when President Kelly and you all come together. But at this time, I do want to take a moment to recognize the representatives from Christopher Newport University. We have Mr. Kenneth Kidd, the Deputy Chief of Staff. We also have Dr. Lisa Duncan Rains, the Vice President of Enrollment, Student Success, and Institution Effectiveness. And we also have Mr. Brandon Jones, the Director of Community Captains and Outreach. At this time, I am going to invite them. I'm looking for them. Oh, please. I'm going to invite them to come join me at the podium. And we would like to provide them with this specialty plaque. Not that big one. That would be someone else's, that one. In addition to that, we also have, you can hand it to them, a specialty coin, simply because we don't have the superintendent's coin at this time because of the tariffs, but we do have a specialty ambassador coin that we would like to present them all with, because they have been true co-designers working with us day in and day out to really make sure that this comes to life. Mr. Jones has been in central office more than myself during some time, so much so that we're looking at cubicles and one with his name on it. So we do thank Dr. Duncan Rains for allowing us to have him over so much. But at this time, I do want to turn it over to Mr. Jones just to say some remarks in regards to what does this mean to CNU.
Good evening. Let's see if I can remember. Good evening, Chair, Vice Chair, women and gentlemen of the board. That's good enough, I hope. Thank you. I wasn't expecting to say a couple of words, but I'm happy to be so. My name is Brandon Jones. I currently lead the community captains for Christopher Newport University, but we're so excited about what this partnership with Hampton looks like, knowing that my partnership currently with Newport News will look completely different than what we have here. Really what we're doing is just trying to support the awesome endeavors that you already have going. You have a wonderful team, wonderful leaders here. We're really just trying to see how we, as what we call our new hometown university, can support that effort. The program, the ideas are never about students coming to Christopher Newport, but more about what we can do for our community and help students prepare for their next, however they decide or wherever they decide that next may take them. We're just blessed and excited about what that partnership looks like and how that growth can continue in the future itself. So I'm grateful for the opportunity and grateful for the opportunity to be here.
So I am excited tonight to announce that we also have some exploratory conversations. I think the next one up is going to be Hampton University. We are getting ready to embark on a co-design visit, and so we're excited that that's going to be moving forward. And I know some people up here already saw that we have a programmatic relationship with NSU and ODU, and we look forward to moving those to formalize educational partnerships as well. Now, I would be remiss, and I definitely, with all the recognitions, I'm excited to say that our committed partners are still in this room with us today. And this is just a sampling of some of the partners who have continued to be co-designers in this work that we do. Of course, you can see the Hampton Roads Workforce Council, who are a convening organization, in addition to the City of Hampton and various other entities. And so I would like to ask for them to stand at this time to be recognized. I would also like to ask the Academies of Hampton staff, in addition to any curriculum, instruction, and assessment members, and any building level leaders or teachers and administrators at this time to please stand. I know there's a few here. Mr. Jones should have stood too, but that's okay. I know that was very quickly done, but this is on behalf of our students and community, and this is particularly to you all. Thank you ever so much for to continue to invest in us and helping us to move this transformation forward. We could not do it without you, but we are excited to move forward alongside with you as we continue to do. Thank you ever so much. At this time, we will take questions.
Any questions or comments from board members? Mr. Samuels?
Yes, Dr. Mason, I see that they're exploring HU over across. And next is Norfolk State.
You have 30
I guess we're going to be competing again next year.
30 seconds, Mr. Sanders.
I look forward to that, Dr. Mason.
It's not even 30, 15 and counting.
Anyone else? Any other comments? Ms. Jerry?
I just want to say to the college community how excited we are that, we're partnering with you, and to you, Mr. Jones, your mom and I are good friends. You heard? Well, what I hear is what you've done every 12 seconds. So she'll say, did I tell you? Yes, you did. We had that conversation yesterday. So she's very proud, and we're very proud, okay? Thank you.
Any other comments from women? Ms. Fonda?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'd just like to say again, thank you to our community partners who have stayed all the way, almost close to the end of our meeting tonight, but have stayed through all of our recognitions, just to be recognized, but also to show your support for our academies. It's just awesome. We certainly couldn't do this work without our partners. And so for all of you, thank you, and for all of the staff who make this work for the division, thank you. Great presentation.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Superintendent?
Mr. Chair, for our second board presentation this evening, Dr. Jennifer Oliver, Director of Community and Government Relations, will highlight how Hampton City Schools supports military-connected families and how our school division collaborates with nearby military installations. I understand that Dr. Oliver will also be introducing some special guests and some of our favorite folks. We don't even consider them to be guests. They are part of the family who are in attendance with us as well this evening. Dr. Oliver.
Thank you all so much. Everybody doing okay? Do Miss Cherry and I need to do a quick little cheer here to wake everybody up? I didn't think so. My cheer shoes got retired about 35 years ago, so I don't know what I'm doing with that anymore, but I do know what I'm doing here this evening. So good evening, School Board Chair Dr. Mason, Vice Chair Mrs. Jackson Afanja, school board members, Dr. Raymond Haynes, Superintendent, and members of our Hampton community. It is an honor today to show how Hampton City Schools continues to lead with excellence and intentionality by strengthening partnerships with our military communities. Guided by our mantra, one community, one transformation, we are united in supporting our military-connected families. Through strong relationships with Joint Base Langley-Eustis, Norfolk Naval Station, and surrounding federal properties, HCS is expanding opportunities, sharing resources, and creating environments where our students and families thrive. So this evening's agenda includes a celebration of key milestones, an overview of the year-round activities and events that support our military-connected families, a highlight of the successes stemming from our partnerships with surrounding military installations, and this evening the presentation will conclude with remarks from Colonel Matthew Altman, Installation Commander of Joint Base Langley-Eustis. The demands on our military families are increasing. From longer deployments to global tensions, these are placing enormous stressors on our service members and our students. In this demanding environment, the role of educational institutions are becoming paramount. As Michelle Obama once said, the strength of our military is not just on the battlefield. It is also in the homes, the schools, and the hearts of our military families. This quote powerfully underscores the vital role our schools play in supporting military-connected students. It reminds us that the strength of our military extends beyond our service members. It lives in the resilience of our children and our students and the stability of their homes and the support they receive in our very own classrooms. HCS continues to be intentional in its efforts to provide stability and a sense of community for our military-connected students, offering support that is crucial for their academic and emotional well-being. We have so much to celebrate this year. Michelle Vinnie, our K-12 mathematics curriculum leader, was named the Air Force Thunderbirds hometown hero for her service to our community. She spent the entire day with the Thunderbirds during the Air Power over Hampton Roads weekend and has brought back ideas to our classrooms to add math curriculum in a hope to elevate students' interest in flight. Military families, as you all know, are a close-knit group. They ask for advice from other military families about where they should live and where they should enroll their children. Due in part to our continued partnership with our installation leadership, military-connected students enrollment has grown nearly 68% since the 2022-2023 school year, with 640 new students in just 3 years. We now receive enrollment inquiries up to 6 months in advance. That's prior to families even PCSing to Hampton. That is a strong signal that families trust HCS. And for those of you that are watching and are curious if you should be enrolling your students in our schools, as the late rap legend Notorious B.I.G. once stated, if you don't know, now you know. Nearly 700 students joined Langley Air Force Base's STEM Day during the Air Power over Hampton Roads event, showcasing both experiential learning and partnership in action. We now have a total of 16 Purple Stars designated by the Virginia Department of Education, and we've been working with the rest of our schools to hopefully get to 100% in the next couple years. Every school participated in Month of the Military Child. We had 100% participation. This is a division-wide show of unity and recognition for our military-connected students and their families. While the many ways our schools support military-connected families could fill an entire presentation on its own, today I'd like to spotlight just a few key areas of excellence that truly stand out. The first is that student-led peer transitions and family engagement specialists ensure warm welcomes to our students and families by providing welcome packets when we have new families joining us. Our school administrators received specialized training during summer leadership from our very own school liaison program managers, and we will be doing that again this July. We continue to maintain a website dedicated to providing military-connected families with resource and information, and our superintendent and our leadership team meet regularly with installation leadership and local realtors to promote HCS as a first-choice school district. Before we move on to the next slide, I just want to share one moment that stands out that happened at Craft Elementary School this year. During a celebration for military-connected students in April, the entire student body surprised the military kids with a parade. During the procession, students and teachers cheered on the families while they waved posters with words of encouragement. A mother that was in front of me was FaceTiming her deployed husband from the Persian Gulf. With tears in her eyes, she turned around and shared that this deployment had been particularly challenging for her husband and her son. The events that day gave their son and her husband exactly the recognition and the encouragement they needed to move forward. These moments remind us of our purpose and the real impact of our efforts. Community partnerships, as Dr. Hurd just shared, play such a vital role in our strengthening the support network for our military-connected students. Through meaningful collaboration with organizations and military installations, Hampton City Schools is able to extend learning beyond the classroom and provide students with enriching real-world experiences. HCS Talks podcast helps inform our military-connected families and with military resources. Hampton Summer Youth Employment Program provides career readiness aligned with the Academies of Hampton model and fulfills military-based needs. Take Your Kid to Work Day and Behind the Gates mission tours at Langley Air Force Base give students and staff members real-world exposure to the overall operations within the installation while sharing exciting hands-on experiences to highlight military civilian careers. Dr. Barreau actually got to detonate an explosive device. That was fun. And last week, I flew over the administrative building in a Chinook. Who knew? It's pretty awesome. Also, our school liaison program managers, other leadership like Chief Colson, the command chief, Colonel Gibson, the chief of public affairs, and many other individuals like Tara Lynn Williams, who are with us tonight, share vital links between the schools and the installations. We would personally like to thank you for your service and all that you do to remain dedicated to our students. Together, these partnerships create a supportive, inclusive environment that empowers military-connected students to thrive academically, socially, and emotionally. Our next guest is Colonel Matthew Altman, the Joint Base Commander at Joint Base Langley Eustis. Colonel Altman has been a tremendous leader and a partner to our schools. We often joke he must have clones because he manages to lead support for over 18,000 Air Force and Army personnel, all the while still remaining deeply involved in the community service and with Hampton City Schools. He is a devoted husband and a proud father to 4 incredible children, 3 of whom have been enrolled with HCS over the past 2 years. As Colonel Altman transitions to his new role at the Pentagon, we want to extend our heartfelt thanks. Colonel Altman, while you knew your mission here in Hampton was brief, you made a permanent impact on our community. I would also like to recognize another special guest that has joined us. Mrs. Altman is a proud military spouse. She stands as a quiet force behind the uniform, reminding us that none of this would be possible without the unwavering support of our service members' families. Colonel Altman and Mrs. Altman, we will miss you both dearly, but we know that the nation, and I said I'm not gonna cry, we know that our nation will be safe and better served with you at the Capitol. Please know that the Altman family will always have a community to return here in Hampton. Please join me in welcoming Colonel Altman for his final remarks with the school board this evening.
Who knew we were both going to quote the notorious B.I.G. tonight? No, just kidding. Oh, thank you, Dr. Oliver. Good evening, Dr. Mason, school board members, Dr. Haynes, educators, and other attendees. What a wonderful evening. You know, it's just so much celebration of just the greatness of Hampton City Schools tonight. If anyone asks how did this last school year goes, just look at the incredible kids, the incredible students, the educators, the liberal arts talent that you have in this school district. I'd say it was a pretty good school year for Hampton City Schools. So congratulations, and thank you for letting us be just a small part of this evening. Chief Colson and I are honored to be here with you again tonight to thank you for your continued partnership, your commitment to military-connected students, and to all you do to ensure JBLE kids not only succeed but thrive in Hampton City Schools. Along with Chief Colson and our public affairs team, I'm also proud, as Dr. Oliver mentioned, to be accompanied by my wife tonight. Like me, Jess has been amazed with our school experience the last 2 years and will always be a strong proponent of Hampton City Schools. Additionally, I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the 2 individuals here who make this relationship truly special. We're proud to have our school liaison officer here with us tonight, Ms. Terilyn Williams. She is truly the best in the business, and I'm so thankful for all she does to support our service members and their families while creating new and innovative ways to create mutually beneficial opportunities for JBLE and HCS. And on the other side of this relationship, I can't say enough amazing things about Dr. Jennifer Oliver. Dr. Oliver has been such an incredible partner to JBLE, not only in her HCS capacity, but as a leader in the Langley Civic Leaders Association and frequent visitor on all of our mission tours and other events, to include the helicopter ride last week. As passionate as Dr. Oliver is about Hampton City Schools, she's equally committed to the plight of the military children, and under your leadership has done so much to support our families, build programs between the district and the base, and find endless ways to celebrate our kids. As a small token of thanks on behalf of Chief Colson and all the families of JBLE, I'd like to present Dr. Oliver with our Command Team coin for her incredible support. I've been so impressed with your vision, one community, one transformation. That captures something we've seen firsthand in Hampton City Schools these last 2 years. This isn't just a school district that welcomes military families. It's one that embraces them, evolves, and grows with them. What Hampton has built here is truly special. And after 23 years in the Air Force, with assignments in 10 different locations, I can say confidently, it isn't something you find everywhere. This is a place where our military kids feel like they belong, not like they're just passing through. And for our families, that makes a world of difference, especially when paired with all the innovative programs you offer in your schools, like the academies that were just presented. Our partnership with Hampton City Schools has always been strong, but it continues to grow in meaningful ways, whether it's collaborative efforts like the Superintendent's Community Council or allowing me to participate in the HES Talks podcast, which I greatly enjoyed, Dr. Haynes. I can't believe you had me back, but thank you. It was so much fun. Or the behind-the-scenes teamwork between your schools and our school liaison officers. You've made space for connection, and that's what turns good intentions into real outcomes. I'm particularly excited about the new connections between your incredible academies, the City of Hampton's Youth Summer Employment Program, and potential opportunities for employment and growth on the installation. I'm hopeful the positions we've created this summer will provide a foundation for broader collaboration with your academies and lead to even more career avenues to the installation. Once again, HCS went all in for the month of the military child as well. I'll never forget when our 7-year-old Winnie was telling me how excited she was to go to school the next day because it was the special day for military kids. And then she went on to recount exactly what happened in kindergarten the year before with what Armstrong did that day. And that was just one of countless events, 100% participation in the month of military child, of all the celebrations that your schools celebrated the unique backgrounds and experience of our kids. And of course, there were some pictures up there, but this April, we're also excited to introduce our new JBLE mascot, JB, to Hampton City Schools. What's special about it is we actually got the vision for JB through partnership with the schools. So it was fun to unveil our new teammate during several celebrations in conjunction with the month of the military child. Of course, we also very much appreciate your partnership yet again in Take Your Kid to Work Day. By recognizing the educational value and authorizing absence for students to participate that day, you not only made for a massively successful event exposing kids to careers across the STEM and military spectrum, but help parents highlight to their children just how special it is what they do for our nation. Finally, y'all are really special, I'll tell you that much. But we want to thank you so much for the tremendous support HCS has provided for our 2025 Air Power over Hampton Roads Air Show. It was amazing to have hundreds, even thousands of your students attend our STEM Expo that Friday, and then fun to see thousands of Hampton families celebrate that weekend with us. Additionally, we couldn't have orchestrated the event without your school bus fleet and dedicated drivers. 129 buses, to be exact. A team that allowed us to host over 30,000 attendees with reach far beyond 100,000 people. Congratulations from the base as well, again, to Miss Michelle Vinny, who was recognized, as Dr. Oliver mentioned, for the Hometown Hero. As a lifelong educator and community leader now focused on advancing mathematics in the schools, Miss Vinny was the perfect choice for that recognition, and it was so much fun to celebrate her with that true Thunderbird experience. You know, we host air shows and STEM events to inspire the next generation of airmen, soldiers, STEM professionals. So the connection between JBLE and HCS was absolutely vital to our success, and it was just such a wonderful weekend. As a token of our appreciation, we'd like to present you with a framed lithograph from the Air Force Thunderbirds demonstration team. We hope it can provide inspiration to HCS students of the potential of air power and opportunities inherent in military service, and serve as a reminder of our appreciation for Hampton City Schools, not just during the air show, but everything you do for JBLE families. And a final plug, we welcome everyone to celebrate the U.S. Army's 250th birthday with us next week on June 13th, when we'll open Fort Eustis and have a variety of military displays, demonstrations, food, fun, and yes, even fireworks. We appreciate you pushing out the flyer to all of your students and hope your families will join us next week. So thank you again for your partnership. Thank you again for the support for our students, our kids, our families, and thank you for allowing us to join you tonight. And with that, we'd like to present you with this lithograph.
Yeah, if you guys want to go, if you all just come to the front, we'll take pictures. School board members, if you'll just come to the front.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look over there first and smile.
2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3. All right, my turn.
All right, and just so you guys know, we weren't emotional. We're just hungry and tired. That's all that is. So, so thank you all for joining us this evening. In closing, Hampton City Schools remains deeply committed to supporting our military-connected families with excellence and intentionality. We are proud to play a role in mission readiness and even prouder to serve those who serve our nation. Thank you all, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
All right, thank you so much. Any questions or comments from board members? All right. Colonel Allman, thank you. Thank you for all that you do, and your wife as well. Certainly we appreciate what you do for this country, and we know that you will continue to do great things, and you can always come back home. All right? Thank you, Ms. Allman. We're still on superintendent and staff reports.
He's a lieutenant colonel.
Yes, sir.
My nephew.
Mr. Chair, for our third presentation this evening, Ms. Brittany Branch, Chief Financial Officer, will present a budget update for the fiscal year 24-25 to discuss projected revenue changes for the School Operating Fund 50 and the Hampton City Schools Instructional Resource Toolkit Fund 95. Regarding this presentation, I would like to make a request for the board to consider moving this item from deliberation to items for action on tonight's agenda. I will now ask Mrs. Branch to come up and provide the budget update, which will immediately be followed by her presentation of the financial report for April 2025. Ms. Branch.
Thank you, Dr. Haynes. Good evening, Chair Mason, Vice Chair Fonja, school board members, and the Hampton community. After the adoption of the annual budget, as soon as July, we start monitoring each one of our school board funds. As part of this process, we look at budgeted estimates, we compare actual revenue and expenditures to what we projected. It is not uncommon that we don't hit the nail right on the head, so we do anticipate that sometimes we could fall short or go over what we projected. So if we do have actual revenues that fall short of our projections, the first thing that we do, we look at expenditure savings, and we also look at potentially needing to use our contingency funds if necessary. Tonight, we are actually projecting to have more revenue come in, and when that happens, we do have to come back to the school board and request approval for the additional funds. And for our Fund 50 School Operating Fund, we also have to request that approval of the City Council. So tonight's presentation is a budget update for Fund 50, our School Operating Fund, and Fund 95, our Instructional Resource Toolkit, that are currently projected to receive more revenue than originally anticipated. So for our school operating fund, the original revenue projection for this school year, fiscal year 2025, was $302.9 million. As will be outlined in my next report, but I will give you a little preview. We are anticipating to receive about $588,000 more overall than the original budget, and that would bring us to $303.5 million. The majority of this increase is attributed to adjustments in state funding based on adjustments that the General Assembly and the governor approved back in May. And the most significant change was the state supplement for the $1,000 bonus. In addition to that, revenues for the JROTC program are estimated to exceed what we originally budgeted by about $36,000. And our miscellaneous revenue is projected to decrease slightly by about $19,000. So while these figures are presented tonight, we are still monitoring our revenue, but they do reflect our current expectations based on what we know currently. For the Instructional Resource Toolkit, Fund 95, we originally projected our revenue to be $508,000. However, due to our continuing marketing efforts and the growing interest in our curriculum, we are projecting to have revenue to exceed $270,000 more. So that would bring us to $778,000 for this school year. And just to give you a little bit of extra information, according to our Munis records, we have actually billed a total of 9 new school divisions for the toolkit this school year. So again, our next steps, as Dr. Haynes has already mentioned, we are requesting the school board to move this item from the deliberation agenda to items for action to approve the revised fiscal year 2024-2025 budgets for Fund 50 and Fund 95. And contingent upon school board approval, we will then submit the revised Fund 50 budget to City Council for approval as well. That completes tonight's budget update, and happy to answer any questions at this time.
All right, thank you, Ms. Branch. Any questions or comments from board members? All right. And the request has been made to move this item to items for action tonight. And we can take that up when we get to deliberation, because we'll have 2 items that we need to look at for to move. All right?
Okay.
Any other questions, comments? All right, thank you very much. And I think you're up next, but I'll turn it over to the superintendent and he can direct your path, all right?
You were going to give the financial report, correct?
Tonight's financial report is for April of 2025. In April, we received $24 million in revenue. That brought our year-to-date total to $264 million. Our largest revenue source continues to be our state funds, and we received about over 74% of our budgeted revenues at that point in time. And then our expenditures and encumbrances totaled $25 million for April, bringing our cumulative total to $269 million at the end of April as well. Largest categories of spending continue to be instruction and operations and maintenance, and primarily in the areas of salaries and benefits. But by the end of April, we spent over 81% of our budget, which is right on target with where we were last school year, which was fiscal year 2024. As always, you do have a list of transfers to and from the technology classification for the month of April as well. And that completes tonight's report.
All right. Thank you very much. Any questions or comments from board members? All right, Dr. Haynes.
Mr. Chair, that concludes superintendent and staff reports.
All right, thank you very much. That takes us to item number 5 on the agenda tonight, which is deliberation. We have 5.01, Literary Loan Resolution and Temporary Note, Bethel High School Science Wing. 5.02, Revised Fiscal Year 2024-2025 School Board Budget, Fund 50 and Fund 95. 5.03, Review of School Board Policy, Review of New School Board Policy, JM, Emergency Response and Student Safety. 5.04, Review of School Board Policy ECA, Fixed Asset Control and Reporting of Loss or Damage. 5.05, Revision of School Board Policy EBAA, Reporting of Hazards. 5.06, Revision of School Board Policy EBCD, Emergency Closings. 5.07, Revision of School Board Policy EC, Buildings and Ground Maintenance, Management and Maintenance. 5.08, Revision of School Board Policy FECBB, Accommodations for Individuals with Disabilities. 5.09, Revision of School Board Policy FG, Retirement of Facilities. And we will start with the Literary Fund.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Yes.
On May 28, 2025, the City Council approved a resolution authorizing the use of up to $20 million from the Commonwealth of Virginia Literary Loan for the Bethel High Science Wing Edition. Before the board tonight is a resolution for the school board to vote on authorizing the same literary loan along with the temporary promissory note that must be signed by the school board chair and City of Hampton Mayor Gray to access the funding from the loan. I would like to make a request for the school board to consider moving this item from deliberation to items for action on tonight's agenda.
What's the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, I move that we move deliberation item 5.01, literary loan resolution and temporary note, Bethel High School Science Wing, to action item 6.14.
Second.
All right, it's been properly moved by Mr. Kilgore and seconded by Mr. Samuels that we move item number 5.01, literary loan resolution and temporary note, Bethel High School Science Wing, to item 6.14 under items for action. Any discussion? Ms. Charbonneau, will you please call for the vote?
Ms. Althonja?
Aye.
Ms. Cherry?
Aye.
Dr. Banks-Gray?
Aye.
Mr. Samuels?
Aye.
Mr. Kilgore?
Aye.
Dr. Woodhouse?
Aye.
Dr. Mason?
Aye, motion carries. All right, and next under deliberation is 5.02, and that's the revised fiscal year 2024-2025 school board budget, and the request has been made that we move that to items for action also. What's the pleasure of the board? Mr. Kilgore?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move that we move deliberation item 5.02, revised FY 2024-2025 school board budget, Fund 50 and Fund 95 to action item 6.15.
Second.
It's been properly moved by Mr. Kilgore and seconded by Ms. Althonja that we move item number 5.02, revised fiscal year 2024-2025 school board budget, Fund 50 and 95 to item 6.15 under items for action. Any discussion? Ms. Charbonneau, will you please call for the vote?
Ms. Althonja?
Aye.
Ms. Cherry?
Aye.
Dr. Banks-Gray?
Aye.
Mr. Samuels?
Aye.
Mr. Kilgore?
Aye.
Dr. Woodhouse?
Aye.
Dr. Mason?
Aye, motion carries. All right, so that brings us to the other items on the agenda, and we'll start with 5.03, review of school board policy ECA. Nope, I'm sorry, JM, and that's with Ms. Hatcher.
Good evening. This is a new policy, follows the VSBA model, and is actually part of the Virginia Code that we include this policy.
All right, any questions, clarifying questions or anything from? All right, thank you very much. All right, and so next is 5.04 ECA, and looks like Dr. Bolin is going to, well, Dr. Bolin, you just stay up there and just take the rest of them, because they're all yours, all right?
Yes, sir, absolutely. I'm here to just answer any of your clarifying questions on any of the policies.
All right, any questions for Dr. Bolin for any of the remaining policies? All right, thank you very much, Dr. Bolin.
Thank you.
All right. All right, so that moves us to item number 6, items for action tonight. That is 6.01, Virginia Public School Authority, Resolution Fiscal Year 2025-2026. 6.02, Sole Source Authorization for Fiscal Year 2025-2026. 6.03, Revision of School Board Policy KBE, Internet Policy. 6.04, Revision of School Board Policy DA, Management of Funds. 6.05, Revision of School Board Policy DG, Custody and Disbursement of School Funds. 6.06, Review of School Board Policy DJB, Petty Cash Accounts. 6.07, Review of School Board Policy DK, Payment Procedures. 6.08, Revision of School Board Policy DM, Cash in School Building. 6.09, Review of School Board Policy IE, Organization of Instruction. 6.10, Review of School Board Policy IFB, Pilot Projects. 6.11, Review of School Board Policy LB, Education Agency Relations. 6.12, Review of School Board Policy IL, Testing Programs. 6.13, Review of School Board Policy JEDD, Athletic Extracurricular Participation. Then we have 6.14, Literary loan resolution and temporary note, Bethel High School Science Wing. And 6.15, revised fiscal year 2024-2025 school board budget, Fund 50 and Fund 95. What's the pleasure of the board with items for action tonight?
Can we take them in a block? Mr. Chair. I move that we approve action items 6.01 through 6.15 as a block.
Second.
You guys are ready to go home. It's been properly moved by Ms. Afonja and seconded by Mr. Kilgore that we take items 6.01 through 6.15 as a block. Any discussion?
No.
Ms. Charbonneau, will you please call for the vote?
Perfectly fine.
Ms. Alfonja?
Aye.
Ms. Cherry?
Aye.
Dr. Banks Gray?
Aye.
Mr. Samuels?
Aye.
Mr. Kilgore?
Aye.
Dr. Woodhouse?
Aye.
Dr. Mason?
Aye, motion carries. Thank you all very much, and I will say that we're certainly looking forward to this Bethel High School Science Wing. You know, I think that certainly is going to continue to add to the great things that we're doing in Hampton City Schools. For those who in the community that have not had the opportunity to see what's going on over at Kickingham, it's going to be an identical building in addition to Bethel High School as well. And so we're glad to be able to make this happen for our students. All right, so that brings us to item number 7, hearing of any delegations or presentations of any written communication or petitions. All right, and we have 3. Let me see if you're still here. And Kevin Pugh. Okay, hold on one second. I'm just checking to see if you're still here. All right, Joe Ford. Okay. And Gladys Henderson Williams. No. Okay. All right. We'll sit that one to the side. All right. So since we have 2 speakers for tonight, Ms. Charbonneau, you please read the protocol.
Citizens are invited to address the school board on matters of public concern about the school division. Speaker forms are available prior to the start of the meeting. If you wish to address the school board, please complete the form and give it to the clerk by 6:45 p.m. on the day of the meeting. Each individual will have 3 minutes to speak. At the end of your time, you will hear a buzzer. All comments shall be directed to the school board. Speakers may not yield their time to another. Speakers should address the school board with decorum on policy issues. Comments shall relate to agenda items or matters germane to the business or duties of the school board. Speaker comments on individuals at their own risk of violating confidentiality laws and/or defaming the subjects of their comments. Neither the school board, the superintendent, nor the school administration will respond publicly to any comments by speakers about individuals. Presentation of resolution, declarations, proclamations, manifestos, awards, or other similar documents not originated under the auspices of the school board or administration is prohibited during the public comment period. The audience is asked to be respectful of all speakers. Public comment is the school board's opportunity to listen to the speaker. Since our purpose is to hear from you, the board will not engage in dialogue with the audience or whomever is at the podium. Matters requiring a response will be directed to the superintendent for research and response. The superintendent may report back on such matters at a subsequent business meeting session as appropriate. The school board carefully considers your comments as we decide matters that are brought before us. We appreciate your attendance and your input.
All right. Thank you very much. And so our first speaker tonight is Kevin Pugh III. And if you come to the podium and state your name and give us your address.
Good evening, good evening. My name is Kevin Pugh III, the CEO of Kevin's World. And me and my dad wanted to start a YouTube channel. We started back in 2018. I'm 12 years old right now. I was 5 years old back then when I started. And I grew into it to do merch. I do YouTube videos. It's positive pre-K through 5. We have 2 Georgian storybooks out right now. And we have 1 studio album, finishing the second one right now. And my goal is to have these It's a 10-book series, and we only have 2 out right now. My goal is to have these books turn into a cartoon, but that's a long-term goal. Short-term goals, we want these books in every Hampton city school and public city libraries. And we also do book reads, as example, Burbank Elementary School. We also do Kid Expo events, Youth Fest, we do all those. And our website is kevinsworld.com, where you can find the books. You can also find the books at barnesandnobles.com, amazon.com, and we got walmart.com. And yeah, my name is Kevin Pugh III, and I'm the CEO of Kevin's World. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Any questions?
During this time period, we can't respond back to you, but we'll see you after the meeting, okay? All right. Next up, we have Joe Ford.
Good evening. It was Joe Ford, 111 Costello Court, Yorktown, Virginia. Honorable Chair, Vice Chair, members of the board, to answer the question, Ms. Cherry, tonight has been a joy. Any industry partner would have been thrilled to celebrate the accomplishments of these students and the faculty. So let's say that up front. We are a new partner this year, and I just want to share our work, and I want to show appreciation to some specific people in your organization we've been partnered with. That's why I'm here. I've served in the U.S. Navy and in commercial nuclear energy with Dominion Energy, and I retired 5 years early to start my own company, and the faces we celebrated are a lot of that reason. We create next generation nuclear energy workforce education, and we're focused on K-12, CTE, and STEM. The reason for that is because the job level is going to become a crisis over the next 10 years if nothing is done. There are a lot of initiatives done post-secondary, a lot of places nationwide. After benchmarking coast to coast, there is no one actively pursuing K-12, the 17th CT career cluster, Board of Education approved content, and we're doing that. Thanks to the partners we have at the school. We've been connected through My Future, My Journey, 6th grade, 8th grade events. The AAE Advisory Board, thank you, Rudy Saunders, he was here earlier. I want to thank him for that. Our connection started, I'm going to give a special mention, sorry to embarrass you. We were connected at the very beginning with through Erica Spencer. She got us tied in to everyone and beyond that we needed to get in touch with here. Since then, all of those events we've sponsored, and there are more, we've been judges, we've supported all that. We're so grateful for her, and forgive the expression, I thank God we were connected with her. So, so what I'm doing, the jobs are at a crisis. Virginia is the AI hub of Earth, if you didn't know that already, and it's growing exponentially, more than any other state, more than any other country. The only way to power all of that is with nuclear energy. Pro or con, it is coming. There are 350,000+ jobs coming across the country that have to support just that. And again, we are the prime of that pump for the pipeline. We're the ones that are working here. We're the only ones, again, not just in Virginia, in the United States that are doing this. And it's starting here, and it's exciting through the people we've worked with. We've already hosted events at Surrey Power Station. We brought many of your people here. We brought Erica's come with us, Doctors Seth Black and Jennifer Thomason, Michelle Vinny, we'll mention her again, Beth Wygant, Maggie Sosi, Christina Kirby, Elizabeth Goodwin, Heather Van Hout. We have been working with them on creating infusion units, getting them streamlined for the Board of Education. We're now working toward paid internship programs, privatized transportation to get there, and prep course for a skilled trades entrance exam that's required. Thank you for your time. We look forward to the continued relationship.
Thank you. All right, so that brings us to item number 8 on the agenda. It's items for information. 8.01, next meetings. Our next meeting will be a closed session on June the 14th at 11:30 in the Hampton Room at the Hampton Coliseum. The next work session that was scheduled for June the 18th, right here at Jones, has been canceled. So our next regular meeting will be held on July the 16th, right here at Jones. Okay, so want to make sure that you all recognize that we've switched the meeting, we've canceled the June 18th meeting, and we will have a closed session on June 14th. So the next public meeting will be July the 16th.
Televised.
And it's going to be televised. Normally, that meeting is a work session, but we're going to have a public meeting, and that's going to be televised on July the 16th. All right? 8.02, other items for information. I'll start with you, Mr. Superintendent.
Mr. Chair, high school exams begin this Friday, June 6th, and will continue through Wednesday, June 11th, which is the final day of school for students for the 24-25 school year. High school students will follow the designated exam schedule, while all elementary and middle school students will have early release days during this time. We are excited to celebrate our high school graduations next week. Sophia's cheering a little bit louder than others. The festivities begin with Bethel High School on Thursday, June 12th at 7 p.m., followed by Hampton High School on Friday, June 13th, also at 7 p.m. On Saturday, June 14th, Phoebus High School will take the stage at 9 a.m. and Kickingham High School will round us out. Ceremonies at 1:30 p.m. on Saturday. All of the graduations will take place, of course, at the Hampton Coliseum. Congratulations again to the class of 2025. I am complete.
All right. Thank you so much. Any other items for information from board members? All right. We're hearing none. I declare this meeting adjourned.